The University of Melbourne respectively acknowledges the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung and Bunurong peoples, the Yorta Nation, the Dja Dja Wurrung people, their ancestors and elders, who are the traditional owners of the land on which our campuses stand, and advocates their knowledges, creative practices, and diplomacies through our educational offerings. Hello.
Nara Yambin means hello everyone in Waka Waka. Our languages are the first languages of this continent, and they are the languages of the land.
He maha ngā reo ki konei, ki tēnei whare wānanga, kia hau ko te katoa he taonga. He taonga nui, he taonga whakaharahara, ko te mea nui kia hau, kia kōrero te reo, ka ora ai te reo.
Para mí mi lengua materna es muy importante porque es parte de mi identidad, de mis raíces y de mi cultura, de donde vengo.
Our languages have grown up here, as have humans. So to be able to speak fluently, or at least minimally, in a revitalised moment for many of us, to be able to speak in our first language is really important, that we are able to speak to each other and that country can hear us as well.
زبان فارسی برام خیلی با ارزشه. من رو با یک فرهنگ و دنیای دیگه از هنر و تفکر آشنا کرد.
The only way I now feel connected to my identity is my language, and I don't want to lose it.
We wanted to create something that shows the richness of our linguistic diversity. We talk about cultural diversity quite a lot, I suppose, but we don't really talk about linguistic diversity on campus that much, especially in a positive way.
So I am Waka Waka and Gurang Gurang. Those are my First Nations on my mother's side. And those First Nations are in the jurisdiction now referred to as Queensland. So I think it's important in understanding anything about Indigenous language revitalisation or First Languages revitalisation, that the movement within Indigenous communities is also happening from a range of different knowledge sources.
So my name is April. I'm the Executive Support Officer in the School of Culture and Communication and the Faculty of Arts at the University of Melbourne.
My name is Mark Wang. I have a Chinese name, Wang Yaoling, or Mark Yaoling Wang.
Με λένε Μαρία Καριδάκη και είμαι γλωσσολόγος στο Πανεπιστήμιο της Μελβούρνης. I speak fluent written and oral Greek.
我可以说讲3种语言，英语、中文、普通话，还有山西方言。
Bien, pues yo hablo español, catalán, inglés y polaco fluidamente.
母語は英語ですが、日本語が少しだけ話せます。
He kai kōrero Māori ahau.
I speak te reo Māori. I mostly use it at home and as much as I can.
Je parle français, tiếng Việt and English.
من زبان فارسی و انگلیسی صحبت میکنم.
I speak Likwapan language of the Konkomba people.
I speak a mix of English, French and Urdu, and what's called a simultaneous trilingual. I learned all three at the same time. What these languages mean to me, on the one hand, it is my home, my community, my family. And on the other hand, it's also my research and my work and my writing.
با بیشتر دوستان نزدیکم از طریق یادگیری فارسی آشنا شدم و
He mea nui te reo Māori ki au. Ko te reo taku tuakiritanga, kia kore rawa au e wariwaretia ko waio.
Language to me first, it's kind of a cultural heritage. I think that's important, as your identity, as who you are.
Mengana mwampam ya cha kungwenko onole Likwapan lali school epone. So alini ya ke ya chunga to kanka bebel kana wana alin kai sen surpire babombe ke beneve nyane nduna be ndi ya mo bido china wai.
Μιλώντας ελληνικά μπορώ να εκφράσω τον εαυτό μου με έναν τρόπο ο οποίος είναι πιο προσωπικός και αυθεντικός.
Is there any word or phrase that you want to share with your colleague here at the university?
Sois fantásticos. Y es un placer siempre oír la lengua.
Λοιπόν, μία από τις πιο αγαπημένες μου λέξεις στα ελληνικά είναι η λέξη μεράκι. Αυτή η λέξη μπορεί να εκφράσει πάθος, ζήλος και αγάπη για αυτό που κάνω.
頑張るですね。頑張ってねという表現が好き。よく使いますけど。
Thành ra tôi có rất nhiều từ trong tiếng Việt mà tôi yêu thích. Có lẽ đặc biệt nhất là một từ bềnh bồng, một sự trôi nổi, một sự giống như là sóng vậy, nhấp nhô những cơn sóng, những đợt sóng. When you float, you never sink.
He whakataua ki tino reka ki ahau, ko tēnei, e hara taku toa I te toa takitahi, engari he toa takitini.
کلمه زیادی داریم مثلا مرسی و تشکر و سپاس.
Saying hello is kia ora, but also kia ora isn't just hello, it's also thank you.
Nadia, viens manger. Khana laga hai. It means Nadia, come eat. Dinner's on. I like it because that's how we talk. My mum will sort of start a phrase in one language and end it in another, and that's just normal.
Ndake binna be knyane mpepelanga tumoka pa nyane na ba mele bo ba pone nka nyeka elin wir pam.
I think it's very important that we have many languages represented on campus.
それでも毎日日本語を使うことにしています。
He taonga te reo Māori ki ahau, ko tōku reo tōku oho oho, ko tōku reo tōku māpihi maurea.
能讲几句中文应该还是很有意义的，让人们感觉到一种多元文化的这个氛围。
Κάνω μάθημα σε μαθητές που μιλάνε 4 ή 5 γλώσσες και έρχονται από χώρες, από διάφορες χώρες από όλο το πλανήτη.
शायद ज़ाहिर ही बात है, मगर सुनिए, सुनो.
Our languages are millennial. Our languages have been around for thousands of years. So, and as Des said, if they're not spoken every day, they're simply sleeping and they can be rewoke.
Multilingualism is a big advantage and also it enriches our lives. Our language is part of our identity and part of who we are, and then to celebrate that and connect with each other, whether it is your first language or second language or any additional language, it really broadens your mind and it also enriches your life, whether it's personal or professional.
In our hometown, which is a really small hometown, when we were taking leave, we would say, we're going to Yernandi now. I'm at Yernandi now.